Mayor Greenberg is working to reimagine downtown Louisville through the Downtown Louisville Building Conversion Program. A gift from Delta Dental in partnership with Metro Government's Office of Resilience and Community Services will help at warming centers for unhoused individuals throughout the city. And the city's holiday kickoff, Light Up Louisville, was a huge success. All that and more on Louisville This Week. I'm John Ramsey, Director of City Partnerships. Mayor Greenberg announced that the City of Louisville has signed a comprehensive consent decree agreement with the United States Department of Justice.
As I have said throughout this entire process, clear performance measures must be included in the agreement, and a clear path and timeline to exit the agreement also had to be included. This agreement includes both of those essential elements. Under this decree, there will be no moving the goalposts. Our officers will have clear guidance and clear benchmarks. This agreement focuses on good police work, not on more paperwork. This agreement sets us up for real and lasting improvements. And very importantly, it also goes hand in hand with our work for reducing violent crime in our city.
Public safety is an equity issue. Everyone deserves to feel safe and supported and protected by their police department. Today, we are taking more steps towards ensuring that that vision becomes reality. While we have this agreement as a guiding document, this is our city. This is our department. The Department of Justice is not making decisions for the City of Louisville or LMPD. We are.
We have every confidence that Louisville can and will satisfy the requirements of the decree. As Mayor Greenberg has shared, the city has not been standing by idly and has already undertaken significant reforms. The city banned no-knock search warrants, piloted a program to send behavioral health professionals to some 911 calls, expanded its community-based violence prevention services, and enhanced support for officers' health and wellness. At the end of the process, we expect that the Louisville Police Department will be a model police department and a shining example of constitutional policing.
We crafted an agreement that is a testament to our commitment to having a police department that's committed to doing things the right way, a department that's open, that's honest, that's transparent, a police department that's committed to public safety and protecting the civil rights of the people that we all serve. Our negotiations are now complete. Our work is not. With all of us working together, we'll reach our goal of making LMPD the best police department in America.
During his weekly press update, Mayor Greenberg announced the creation of the Downtown Louisville Building Conversion Program, an initiative that aims to breathe new life into the central business district through adaptive reuse of vacant office buildings into residential, hospitality, or a mix of uses.
We are launching a new Downtown Louisville Building Conversion Program. The goal of this program is to help developers and property owners take existing buildings and make the necessary renovations to turn what was once an office building into something else, to reimagine their now vacant building into a building that has life, activity, energy, that creates jobs, that creates exciting, wonderful moments for people who live in Louisville to enjoy and for people all around our city and country to enjoy as well.
We are focused on residential projects and particularly affordable housing projects. That's because we're trying to bring downtown alive, and we know the more residents we have in our downtown, the more vibrant it will become.
The Downtown Building Conversion Program will only fund adaptive reuse projects that are focused within our central business district. That means we want to see proposals that preserve the basic architecture of the buildings that already exist in downtown and repurpose them, bring them back to life.
A gift from Delta Dental of Kentucky will go to various warming centers throughout Jefferson County this winter season. The sponsorship will provide support for staffing, extra utility usage, first aid kits, and other necessary warming supplies.
When the temperature drops below freezing, it can be a question of survival for people that don't have a place to call home. It's important to work with great partners to provide these needed services. Delta Dental is donating $40,000 to support the expansion of warming centers this winter and again over the next 4 years.
What we see with this opportunity with Delta Dental is really the ability to connect with people in our coldest months, to be able to bring folks in, offer them resources, points of connection, transportation, and long-lasting relationships, which can inspire readiness for change.
Thousands came to downtown Louisville for the annual Light Up Louisville event. Computer video mapping on Metro Hall and a drone show were some of this year's new additions. Hello everyone, and welcome to Metro TV and welcome to Light Up Louisville 2024. This is a tradition that's been going on since 1980. You may remember Christmas in the City or Dickens on Main Street. It's Light Up Louisville tonight, and it is more exciting, more memorable. You're gonna love it. It's better than ever, folks. So much to talk about. We've got a drone show, we've got computer mapping, we've got all these different things going on, over 30 vendors, we've got adult beverages, we have live bands. It's all here in downtown Louisville.
We're super excited about tonight. This is, like I said, a big free event for everyone. Bring the kids down, the whole family, and we've got some really cool things in store. I mean, this parade at 6 o'clock is gonna be awesome. We've got all 50 units in the parade, but the big show is when we light this place up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For the big show, Metro TV talked with a representative from Backbeat Motion, who designed the video mapping on Metro Hall, to learn more about the process.
So my name is Alex Walk. I'm with Backbeat Motion out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and we are a projection mapping and motion graphics company. We're in front of Metro Hall here in Louisville, Kentucky, and we're getting ready to throw a bunch of light up on the building. It's going to be a fantastic show. We're going to take over the entire building with 6 massive, bright projectors that's going to make the building come to life. It's going to become a winter wonderland. There's going to be snowflakes and boxing gloves and Santa, and it's just going to be a fantastic evening. We have a multitude of artists that worked on the process. We have 6 artists to help create this 10-minute show. And last night we were down here mapping everything out, making sure we're hitting all of the building with the projectors, and it's going to just really come to life in this vibrant manner. Looking at the architecture, it's a beautiful building. There's so many beautiful buildings here, and you really get to make that building come to life. Look at the little kids and the magic it's gonna bring to them. I mean, it's gonna absolutely light people's, smiles up, and it's a fantastic thing to see. It's gonna be a really thrilling show. I'm Alex with Backbeat Motion, and you're watching Metro TV.
Downtown wasn't the only part of Louisville lighting up this past weekend. A big crowd also gathered alongside Bardstown Road for the annual Bardstown Road Aglow.
Whatever I touch, it starts to I'm too much. I'm Councilman Ben Reno Weber. I'm so glad to be here. Thanks again to the Highland Commerce Guild and all of the amazing sponsors and businesses who made this possible. Can we give them one more giant round of applause? The fact that our community comes together like this every year and has for so long is a testament to the kind of space that we have created together here. It's a built environment of walkable, bikeable, accessible spaces. And it's also a community of people who come together to make this the best community that we can be. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you again to Mr. Claus and crew. We appreciate you.
Hello everyone, happy holidays. I am Cassie Chambers Armstrong. I'm the state senator for District 19, which is a good chunk of Bardstown Road. And Cooper, you want to say what your name is? Cooper. And this is my son Cooper, and we are so excited to be here with you all. Thank you for having us. This has become one of our family traditions. It's something we look forward to every year. And that is why I'm so grateful to the Highlands Commerce Guild for doing it, because these are the sorts of things that build community. The fact that we are all here celebrating this wonderful place that we live, celebrating each other, celebrating what makes the Highlands special is truly unique, it matters, and it's what helps make our neighborhood stronger and our city stronger. And so We are so glad to be here with you tonight. And Cooper, you want to help me wish everyone happy holidays? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy holidays! Thank you, everybody. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Merry Christmas, everybody! Thank you so much.
Bring on the good game, the family game, it's elaborate and enjoy. Thank you for being here and enjoy the 39th year of
We wish you a happy holiday and a happy new year. Piggy pudding, so bring some out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your king. We wish you a happy holiday and a happy new year. And we won't go until we got some. We won't go until we got some. We won't go until we got some. So bring some out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your king. We wish you a happy holiday and a happy new year.
The Louisville Metro Department of Public Health and Wellness announced the launch of a new lead-safe housing rental registry to help prevent lead poisoning and create more healthy and safe housing.
Every year, 500 children are found with an elevated blood lead level in Jefferson County. The overwhelming majority of these children grow up in the northwest corner of Jefferson County in older urban neighborhoods where the majority of homes were built before 1950.
We want to get to where all of our rental property is safe from lead hazards. So the registry's rolled out in phases and will eventually encompass all rental properties built before 1978. That was the year that lead paint was banned for residential use in the U.S.
I just gotta point at it.
Two primary sources of lead in the environment comes from lead-contaminated topsoil and remnant lead paint found inside or outside of the home.
So the goal of the registry is to prevent and protect tenants from lead hazards and preserve safe, healthy rental housing.
We are now accepting the rental registry portal online for people to log in and register their homes. If it is a rental property in the city, the ordinance requires all property owners to register their property if it was built before 1978. The lead-based materials have to be remediated. They can be done either through encapsulation, or abatement or enclosure.
We as a community need to move towards solutions to prevent lead poisoning before it happens, and the lead rental registry is one way we can achieve that.
This month's Louisville Forum was a preview of next year's Kentucky General Assembly.
Luckily, we have two speakers you were all familiar with. We have Jason Nemes. Jason is the Kentucky House of Representatives Majority Whip. And David Yates. David Yates is the Kentucky Senate Minority Whip. So I'm just going to open the mic to them to give some opening remarks and then take your questions.
You can watch the Louisville Forum right here on Metro TV each Wednesday at 7 a.m. and p.m. Metro Council President Marcus Winkler provided an update on the final Metro Council meeting of 2024.
Hi, I'm Marcus Winkler, Metro Council President and Representative of District 17. The Metro Council just had a regularly scheduled meeting. Here are some of the highlights. The Council authorizes the year-end operating budget transfers for FY 23 and 24. Updated Metro Council's policies and procedures, approved an ordinance to give greater notice to those affected by residential demolitions, awarded a communications services franchise to Lumos Fiber of Kentucky. The Council approved a collective bargaining agreement concerning certain employees of Public Works and Assets, approved an ordinance establishing the 615 to 625 East Market Street Development Area, or TIF, requested the Landmarks Commission staff begin the process to designate Wagner's and Cosera for Kids, requested the Planning Commission review the Metro Land Development Code regulations regarding development along substandard roads, approved an ordinance to require permits for events held in metro parks, approved a contract for the management of Quail Chase Golf Course, approved a resolution honoring Old Walnut Street by dedicating the northwest corner of 13th Street and Muhammad Ali Boulevard as Old Walnut Way, accepted conservation easements on Brush Run Road and Billtown Road, approved the 2025 budgets for the Jefferson County Sheriff and Jefferson County Clerk's offices, and finally, approved a resolution urging the mayor to declare Veterans Day a Metro holiday. Councilwoman Betsy Rui recognized the District 21 page, Will Hicks. The council announced the results of the Metro Council food drive and presented the donations to the Association of Community Ministries. Councilwoman Shamika Parrish-Wright recognized the Kentucky Innocence Project and exonerees from Louisville. Councilman Dan Syme recognized retiring Fairdale Fire Chief Josh Underwood and Interim Chief Carrie Blevins. And finally, we recognized the outgoing council members, including Councilman Ja'Cory Arthur, Councilman Philip Baker, Councilman Pat Mulvihill, Councilman Rick Blackwell, Councilwoman Cindy Fowler, Councilman Robin Engel, and Councilwoman Madonna Flood for the years of dedicated service to the city.
Thanks for your interest in your Metro government. You can see all of our meetings live on Louisville Metro TV, Spectrum Channel 184. You can also tune in online at louisvilleky.primegov.com/public/portal. If you'd like to contact your Metro Council representative, go to louisvilleky.gov/Metro Council.
The Louisville Metro Council has been collecting food for those in need this holiday season. Thank you to everyone who contributed to this effort and helped make it such a success.
We've always collected something for Christmas. This is our second year doing the food drive. 2 years ago, we decided to change and support our community ministries. One of the things that we were really focused on last year was how can we engage all 26 districts and really also engage the community. So we've gotten donation sites in every district across the county. We've got thousands of individual food items, hundreds of personal hygiene products, several articles of clothing in there as well, and then Kroger gave $5,000, which is going to go to the ministries directly. And so, really helping meet critical needs. The holidays are always a good time to remember how fortunate we are for, all of the things that we're blessed with, and remembering that not everybody in our community has those same blessings.
We're so grateful for this second annual holiday food drive that you have put on for the association. And we're just amazed at the way that has expanded beyond food. To include many other things that folks need. And I'm super excited about the donation of all the children's books. And I'm really grateful to be able to offer those to the 13 community ministries that make up the association.
However we can help across the community, however we can engage our citizens to also help those in need, I think is really, really important. And, appreciate everybody's contribution and all of my colleagues' work to make this a success for the second year in a row.
You are making other Louisvillians' holidays happier, and we appreciate that.
The Parkland Asphalt Art Project is helping beautify the Parkland neighborhood with murals at 6 different intersections along 28th Street.
It was a really wonderful experience to, come out and do multiple different engagement events and plug into things that are already going on, to connect with the neighbors and say, hey, is this something that you guys would like to see happen? What would you think about it? What would you like to see reflected in the artwork and the designs? What kind of colors? So it's something that really speaks, of what they love about their own neighborhood, and how can we help facilitate and elevate and give a voice and a visual representation to that.
This was my first time doing a street mural, so it was that spraying of paint on the ground is his own self, but we had a nice team. The community came out and supported us and watched us, and it's just the experience, which is very overwhelming.
Being a big kind of influential part of something that's being revitalized in the city, and it gives you a good historic kind of feeling in order to keep preservation going throughout the city. So I want to keep doing more stuff like this. It's a big honor.
The art, as far as just the fro and the braids, we just wanted to show like a new modern style of what people in this neighborhood look like. Much have changed, but much haven't changed. So it's this was just here as a stamp to just brighten up the community.
You gotta put your feet to the street, and you gotta interact with the people who you're creating the art for, because they're gonna see it every day. It's not for you particularly. You're the vessel creating the artwork for the people around you.
The Affordable Housing Lien Forgiveness Program will create safe, quality, affordable housing while improving the safety and health of neighborhoods.
Somewhere around 1,200 to 1,500 structures. Vacant and abandoned properties are definitely a concern. They're a concern to the city because the city has to spend resources through code enforcement to board windows and cut grass. They're definitely a concern to the neighbors who live next door to the properties because they can attract crime and fires. They can be pretty scary to live right near. So we try to work on strategies that address vacant and abandoned properties primarily in areas where they're most concentrated. When code enforcement goes out and they cut the grass or they inspect or they board up a house, there is a citation. And so if you have a property that is abandoned and that owner isn't responding, they're also not paying that bill. And so it gets turned into a lien, which is essentially a debt on the property. Well, the issue is sometimes people maybe have inherited a property and they don't know it. Or there is some owner that, for whatever reason comes out of the woodwork and they are willing to sell the property, but then the liens are so high that it doesn't make any financial sense for them to do so. So this program that we're starting, the Affordable Housing Lien Forgiveness Program, will forgive those liens in exchange for the purchaser of that property to create an affordable housing unit, which is something that we desperately need in the city. We have had smaller local developers come to us and say, I purchased this property using a quitclaim deed, but there are all these liens on the property. What do I do now? And so this program will address that. We are expecting this to occur mostly on single-family homes, and so the program is really geared toward home ownership. The purchaser buys the property, rehabs it, and then they are required to sell it to a household that is at 120% of median income. It gets at that need for affordable housing without being overly restrictive. We truly don't know the universe of the properties that could be done in this kind of program, but that's why we're starting it as a pilot with the optimistic hopes that it is successful and we can expand it.
Louisville Male High School's Bully Enterprise Transition Program trains students with moderate to severe disabilities in jobs ranging from cashier to making important deliveries.
We are in Bully Enterprises. This is our kid workroom or student workroom for kids in a moderate to severe disabilities high school program. And so they come in here and they learn different jobs.
This room is nice.
So we doing popcorn and the coffee and bully bites.
2 plus 2 plus 1 equals
5.
Count the money.
We really started Bully Enterprises to be a way for our students to get those real world work skills in a school context, but also outside of the school building as well. We wanted to give our kids a lot of options as to what jobs they can do and figure out what they really enjoy, what they don't enjoy.
My scary job in this over here, like cashier, stuff like that.
Wait, you want cold coffee or hot?
We run a coffee shop. It is a fully functioning coffee shop.
Making the customers happy.
Our community partnerships are huge, but our in-school partnerships are really what keeps us running.
Popcorn delivery.
With their support, we opened Bully Brews, we opened the snack shop, but we also have a student who works as the mascot because there are a variety of different jobs in the world that aren't specific to food service.
Because it's helping, like if you want a job that do the cash register, it's helping you learn how to count and stuff, sell snacks, make sure they don't walk out with it.
So we started our Amazon delivery, and that got everybody, to learn a new skill of riding a bike. Our kids are learning how to look at the room number, match it up, knock on doors, talk to people because they're interrupting classes sometimes. And so those soft skills that some kids are lacking as they leave high school, our kids are getting every day.
It's really helped to build those authentic relationships for our kids in the peer tutors in the larger community. Like even if you're not a peer tutor, everyone has come into contact with our kids at this point. It makes our kids feel more included. It makes them feel like they have an important job to do and they enjoy coming to school, especially because these jobs give them so much purpose and joy.
The 2024 USA Cycling Cyclocross National Championships brought the top cyclocross racers in the United States to Louisville for an exciting competition at Joe Creason Park.
Well, there's only one national championship in the United States, and this is it. We have athletes that are traveling in from all over the United States for this competition, and they are vying for the national championship to be wearing the Stars and Stripes jersey for an entire year until we do this contest again next year. Cyclocross is a discipline of bicycle racing. It's a little bit like road racing, and it's also a little bit like mountain bike racing. It's all done on dirt or grass, maybe just a little bit of pavement. You're seeing the top athletes from all 50 of the United States of America here today. You know, the Louisville Sports Commission has had a passion for bringing bicycle racing to Louisville, and especially cyclocross. Louisville has hosted world championships before and multiple national championships, World Cups. We have 4 days of racing, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
We were on the streets of Louisville asking people what they think about Friday the 13th.
I didn't even realize it was this Friday.
I didn't either. Really not the superstitious type, so it's just another day.
Hopefully you have some good luck then.
How I feel about Friday the 13th, I feel superstitious about it, and maybe it could be a real thing.
As far as Friday the 13th, I believe like part of it's true and part of it's not.
I don't really feel any type of way about it. I still go out, still go have fun. I like the little satire. All I know about is like Michael Myers, stuff like that.
I don't really know about it. I don't really know other than the being bad luck day, like talking about Friday the 13th. That's all I pretty much know about it.
As the weather turns cold, Louisville Metro Animal Services provides resources to help people keep their pets warm and safe from the winter weather.
Hello, I'm Officer Embry of Louisville Metro Animal Services. My question for all dog owners in Louisville, Kentucky is your dog warm this holiday season? If you have an outside dog, does it have a dog house? Does it have access to straw in its dog house so it's warm? In the field, I see dogs that it could be a snowing day and they don't have access to dog houses. Dogs that do have dog houses, the dog houses are flooded or there's no type of insulation, so the dog house isn't even providing warmth to the dog. If we do have the resources, what we do provide is we try to provide them straw and a dog house. It's helpful because a lot of the contacts I make, they could be lower income people that don't necessarily have the funds to purchase, let's say like $100 to $200 dog house, or they just don't have transportation to go and get that stuff. When we make contact with an individual who tells us they don't have the necessary funds to purchase these stuff, we go through a form called the Managed Intake Form where we write down what they need and then we provide it. If you'd like to donate, please check out our Amazon wish list. There you'll find all the stuff we need donated this holiday season, such as dog houses, straw, and trolley systems.
Louisville Metro Animal Services also needs volunteers and people who are willing to foster dogs and cats. If you're looking to adopt, the shelter is full of dogs and cats just waiting to become your new best friend. Thank you for watching. Please share Metro TV with your friends and ask them to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or X, and download our Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire TV apps. Have a wonderful